It's week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see Tony Pollard. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. It is sky high what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Young will set to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Now Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That goes for a gain of 31. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game. I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Young on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play Week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or Week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
That throw by Young incomplete.
Dropped incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, based on...
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Dallas.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Prescott. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there in 10. loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
To throw, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
1st and 10. Young steps away to his left. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Another run with Sanders. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. To throw is Prescott. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott now. There again is Cooks, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That throw by Young incomplete. Final play of the half, Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with a well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Pollard running left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Prescott. And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete here. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit over 80% of his passes. This week he's got over 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. the red zone now. Prescott. And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Young. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And Young's going to throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. First down, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll run left with Pollard to about the 40-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Dak there throwing complete to Cooks. And we're back now in Charlotte. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott to throw it. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 14-yard line.
Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. That's caught at the 1. So these two teams matching each other's score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Pollard. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Ready?
Here's Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Young. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
Here we go.
Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Brings up 2nd and 12. the 37-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On third down, it's Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now Young and the Panthers down by 2 touchdowns. 34 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Young to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Young off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. One last shot for Young. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Carolina,